What is going on, you guys? My name is Andrew. Today we are going to be going over the ASICS Metaspeed Sky Plus running shoe. Now this shoe is specifically for racing or speed work, depends on what you're looking for. I've recently used this in my first marathon, the Atlantic City Marathon, just a few weeks ago, and I just want to go over my overall thoughts, opinions, and just a couple things about the shoe to see if this could possibly be the right shoe for you on race day. Without any further ado, let's get into it. First thing I'm going to talk about, not a whole lot to say, is the price. I have looked at this over a few locations, one being ASICS's website and two being a running store in my area. If you're local to the Haddonfield area, you know about the running company of Haddonfield. Both places had it for the same price of $250, and if you actually compare across the board between other carbon-plated racing shoes, it lines up with just about everybody else's prices, with the exception of, I believe, Nike came in at roughly $270 to $280. So, fair price, I would say, across the board for a carbon-plated racing shoe. You're going to find just about any deal, any price, anywhere else. All right, so rolling into the specs and dimensions of this shoe, the first thing I want to highlight is I wear a size 13. That is the largest size available for this shoe. So if you are a 14 or a 15, you are out of luck. But I will say size 13 is true to fit for me. I did not have to size down, and I couldn't size up even if I wanted to. So perfect fit shoe to your foot size. The next thing I want to talk about is the stack in the back is 33 millimeters. The stack in the front is 28. That advertised drop off of 8 millimeters. The weight, little bit off according to the website, but I'm guessing it goes off of the shoe size. I don't know what size they used in the initial weigh-in. They advertise 7.6 ounces. My shoe weighs 9 ounces according to my scale at home. So if you are particular about your weight, you may want to see where it's at shoe by shoe. But I imagine you're probably going to lose about maybe 1/4 of an ounce per shoe size. Okay, so next topic we're going to talk about is the durability of the shoe. Now, the first thing I will highlight is the ASICS trademark ASICS grip. And that is on the bottoms of the shoe, and it held up very nicely in the toe section. No wear right there from any of the mileage I've put in, which is roughly 100 miles altogether. But the heels, they took a bit of a beating. I don't know if that was just my poor running form possibly, or just some premature wear. It is a very spongy, soft sole, which does feel pretty good, I will say that much. But I did get some very good wear on the heels. Next, I will talk about the outside of the shoe. As for the rest of it being a very lightweight material, it is a very durable lightweight material. I have no tears, no scuffs, no marks, no scratching, just about anywhere on the shoe. And the ASICS FF Turbo foam they use, it looks just brand new. I have no issues to report. Either one of these shoes looks fantastic. Definitely going to be able to get through my next marathon in a couple weeks with these, and also maybe some speed work sessions in the new year, depending on when I get started running full time again. For those who are curious what that buzzing noise is, that is a guy on a fan bicycle on a paraglider. Never really seen these before. There's a couple guys, I guess, that have been doing them out here, because I thought I've seen guys parachuting in. Turns out they're on a whole motorized fan bicycle. So that's something you see every day. All right, so moving right along into the comfort of this shoe. The first thing I will say as a quick disclaimer is I have never worn another pair of carbon-plated shoes. So I had to ask around to other people who I know that I run with who've worn this shoe, and all of them had said, this shoe feels fantastic as far as the carbon plate. No stiffness, a very responsive carbon plate that does not feel like it's obstructing your foot. So all in all, good reviews across the board from others. I will say it did not feel like I was running in anything abnormal. I wouldn't have even known it was carbon plated if I didn't read the box. Next, I want to talk about the FF Turbo foam, ASICS's signature foam they use, which is also in the Nova Blast series. I'm a big fan of it. It's very responsive, very soft, but still durable, and a very comfortable shoe to be wearing all in all. Next, I'll talk about the polyester outside shell. Very breathable, very lightweight, but yet again, does not sacrifice strength. Still a very durable shoe altogether. So I have to say this shoe is a fantastic balance of durability, lightweight, and overall appeal. Okay, so I have just one quick pro, and con about this shoe. The con's going to be a little bit more in depth, but I want to talk about the durability, the value, and the comfort of this shoe were pretty damn good. Considering the high price tag, I was very pleased with how the shoe performed. But I don't believe it was the shoe for me, and this is why. Here's the con. The heel is very narrow. Now, obviously, this is a neutral shoe according to the, what do you want to call it, pronation, and it is not a stability shoe or anything like that. But as a quick comparison, here's the Metaspeed Sky Plus. This is the heel on the Saucony Guide 15s. Now, the Saucony Guide 15s are half an ounce heavier than this. So was there a chance that the heel stability was sacrificed for a little bit of weight? Maybe. But this shoe, I've never had too many issues with running long term and having my ankles feel a little discomfort. But then, a shoe that I've done some high mileage in is the ASICS Gel Nimbus 25, which is an absolute monster in comparison to this shoe. Now, I don't know, maybe it's just not the right shoe for my foot. It's possible, but I will say maybe before you do something very long distance to really get a good run analysis on your shoe, on your foot, before you make the purchase. Because I would say I would gladly wear this again if it was something like a 5K, a 10K, I would say even up to a half marathon. But after doing 26.25 miles in this shoe, I don't think I'd really want to wear this too much. I was actually considering buying another pair of Nova Blast 3s just to get through my next marathon, just in case. But I haven't made my full decision yet on that, but I know my feet would hold up well in the Nova Blast 3s. So that is the only thing I gotta say negatively about the shoe is check to make sure it is really the right fit for you. Unfortunately, I was not able to get a run analysis before I purchased these because the only way I could get them at the time was online. I did not know my run shop had gotten them in. And of course, what kind of shoe review would this be without talking about the available colorways? Now, the colorways for this are very, very bright, very, very vibrant. This was my favorite out of all of them, and this is considered New Leaf and black. Not a whole lot of black. There wasn't an all black shoe to begin with. The other color I almost went with was a red looking color, but it was considered like a blush rose or something like that. And I was like, that could be pink. And I finally saw a pair of them in the store after I had purchased these, and it was indeed very much so pretty pink. It was like a bright, vibrant fuchsia pink. So if that's not the shoe color you're looking for, I'm going to put it up on the screen. You may want to stay away, but the colorways for this are pretty good. I'm very happy with them. There's a really cool creamsicle looking one, and yeah, like I said, fan of the colors. They look good. All right, you guys, well, that is all I got for you today. I want to give you guys my overall star rating on the ASICS Metaspeed Sky Plus running shoe, and that rating is a 2.75 out of 5. I do believe it is a fantastic shoe for racing. If you are doing it in maybe a shorter distance, I would gladly use these for a 10K, a 5K, up to a half marathon, but I do not believe I would use these again for a marathon. I would like next time to actually get my foot checked and a good run analysis done to see if maybe this isn't the right foot or shoe for my foot. But overall, I'm very happy with it on short distances, track workouts, stuff like that. But on a long distance, I don't believe this was the right shoe for me. Could be for you, but I do recommend getting it checked out prior. Now, my ideas as far as going into this next marathon, I have considered just going to try to find a pair of ASICS Nova Blast 3s while they're on sale. If the Nova Blast 4 is coming out, which I'm really looking forward to getting a pair of to try those out for you guys. So hopefully I have that in the near future. And if you'd like to see that and more of what I got to offer, please consider dropping a like and subscribing. I'd love to have you around. I got plenty more videos up my sleeve that I'm ready to do, and there's going to be some trail running coming up soon once this marathon is over, and I'm very excited to get back to that because I miss the woods. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hope this helped you out with finding if this is the right shoe for you. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.